What is up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. This is the Undisputed Podcast, episode 3. We're here to talk about some sports. We got some Justin Fields comments to discuss, and I will have somebody on here if he were to show up. Otherwise, I don't mind doing this solo. So I'm gonna give a couple people minutes before they come in. So the Bears are coming off their first win in over a year over the Washington Commanders, and they are heading into against the Minnesota Vikings. I am very intrigued into seeing how Justin Fields performs against the Minnesota Vikings after having the game performance that he won against the Commanders. So, in order, my thoughts are as clear as simple. And I've watched film, like I'm watching film like now these days because I have a feeling that Justin's getting the ball out more quicker and he's adapting to the NFL speed as we speak. Because these past two games against the Broncos and against the Commanders, I feel like he's adapting more into NFL speed. He knows that target one is not always going to be there more percent of the time. And he's talking to Lugetzi to get DJ Moore involved in this offense more, which should have been the game plan since week 1. Get DJ Moore involved whatsoever. If you hear me quiet, that means I'm checking the Discord more often. Yeah, because I can't leave these people alone without shit going wild in there. So we got 2 people in here. Let's hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah, nice try. I know that's you.
What?
It says not CEO. As I'm like, yeah, I know it's you, dude.
Nah, I'm not CEO.
Then what are you?
Not CEO. That's what I am. What the fuck is this episode about anyway?
I'm talking about Justin Fields, about his 2 games that he had. I'm kind of very impressed about how this is going on because it's looking like whatever has happened, it's clicking. Either
for now.
Yeah, it seems like it's clicking.
So wait, is this live or what?
Yeah, this is live.
Mike, when are you going to learn about this Justin Fields nonsense?
When I see, if I see him flop.
We've seen him flop for 3 years.
Not the past 2 games, though.
Yeah, but you're 1-4. 1-4. We've seen him crap the bed for 3 years straight. And since you're 1-4, you're crapping the bed again.
We got some winnable games before the Lions game.
Who are you playing next?
The Vikings.
I guess that's winnable, but I don't know. Because
just remind you, Justin Jefferson is out.
I don't know, man. Because y'all Y'all lost to Denver, which that's one of the worst teams in the NFL, and y'all lost to them. So I don't know. Minnesota could be a difficult game for y'all.
I mean, it's a divisional game. Divisional games are always tough.
Of course, divisional games are always tough. But what if y'all shit the bed and lose that one?
Then we're talking about a draft pick.
What do you mean draft pick? If y'all lose another game, you got to quit officially.
Yep.
Because you can't come back from 1-5. That's statistically impossible.
Yep, that's impossible. But after that, you got the Raiders, you got the Chargers, you got the Saints, you got the Panthers, and that is all towards the Lions. Because the Lions are the toughest opponent on our schedule, believe it or not. Because they I don't know what's going on with Detroit. Apparently, they're frauds no more. Even though I still don't believe in them, but they're a hard football team to beat this year. I'm not going to cap.
Listen, every team you play, for maybe the exception of the Panthers, is going to be a hard game.
Why
every
not?
One of them.
Why not the Raiders though?
Because you're not a good team.
Why not the Raiders though?
Because any team y'all play is going to be hard because y'all suck balls.
Not the Raiders, bruh.
I mean, it's not like you're much better than the Raiders either. You're probably in the same level.
We're in the same level, but the difference is I'll take Fields over Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo's been horrible for the Raiders.
Yeah, I know, but you can't be like, oh, I'll take Fields over Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, they're both garbage.
Jimmy Garoppolo leads the league in interceptions, I believe.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like Fields doesn't have his fuck ups now and here. I mean, though, last game was the first time all year he didn't fuck up.
Well, he did throw the thing about that is Josh McDaniels is a dumbass, and he could have closed out the game, but he decided to kick a field goal because I don't know. It was just a boneheaded decision. Just take the points and get it over with. But he decided to go for the field goal, and he missed. And he was lucky that Jordan Love threw a interception during the last drive. So I would say that's a winnable game because at the fact that we're home, and the Raiders' defense is atrociously bad as well. As far as the Chargers, that kind of is 50-50 because of the Chargers defense being absolute putrid, but their offense is all right. But they've been in a lot of close games lately. I mean, same with the Minnesota Vikings. They've been pretty much the same team as last year. Only difference is luck is not on their side accordingly.
I mean, yeah, but listen, when it comes to the Raiders, that's going to be every game you have is hard, maybe for the exception of the Panthers. Is y'all suck balls and you got no consistency.
Like I said, this is the chance to do it. Like I said, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm surprised all it took was getting rid of Chase Claypool.
Yeah, but you have to understand, like the likelihood that Chase Claypool was the problem is highly unlikely.
Why? Because he probably is going to flop in Miami.
No, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Taking away Chase Claypool from the offense doesn't change anything. It doesn't schematically change shit.
Well, the thing about Claypool is he didn't have very good work ethic, and he didn't show that he really gave a damn on the field.
I mean, we all knew that before he came to Chicago, but him leaving doesn't change anything. It's not like he was dropping a billion balls. Like it doesn't.
Well, he did drop some balls during that Chiefs game, and he wasn't showing any work ethic. Like
yeah, but that doesn't change the scheme of the offense. Like that's not relevant.
So what? Why do you think Justin Fields is at back-to-back games throw 4 touchdowns?
Because they're actually trying to push the damn ball down the field.
So
The whole game plan for Getsy was throwing flats for like the first 4 weeks. There's a bunch of screens and a bunch of flips to the running back. That was pretty much it. Now they're trying to push it downfield and they're trying to open up the playbook.
yeah, I see that that's working. But the thing is, I feel like Justin Fields also was a huge impact because he's realizing that in order to become a franchise quarterback, you have to throw the ball more. You have to throw the ball, not run the football. Because last year, his best ability was running. Last year was his
Yeah,
best.
but Getsy and them boys always wanted him to throw the damn ball. Like he was the one complaining that he wants to run. Why do you think that whole press conference of him, quote unquote, throwing his coaches under the bus, which was just him just complaining about being robotic or whatever the fuck? Like the dude, they just wanted him to throw down the field. Now he's trying to do it.
Yeah, I think well, I don't think he necessarily says I want to run because he would have never said I want to throw over 4,000 yards if he wanted to run the football. So that's why it kind of confuses me that you said that he said that he wants to run the football. Well, I would say I would agree with that if he never said I'm going to throw over I plan to throw over 4,000 yards, which
Yeah, but he said that, first of all, he said that in the off season. That was before he complained about the quote unquote robotic feeling he has because they asked him to sit in the pocket and throw it. Like the dude just wants to run around and make quote unquote plays and just throw the ball the way he wants to. So that's not exactly like conducive to hitting that 4,000 yard passing mark.
So, do you feel like Justin Fields? I mean, do you feel like Justin Fields has accepted that in order for him to be a franchise quarterback, he needs to throw the ball more?
I mean, he always knew that shit. He doesn't that just doesn't fit who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? So right now, first of all, let's put things in perspective. He went against the Broncos. He had a decent game against the Broncos until that late dumbass INT he did. But he had a pretty good game against a shitty Broncos defense. You know their defense is one of the worst. And then he had a game. He had a good game against the Washington Commanders, which was an upset game, which I guess you could say was a good victory because people had them losing.
Well,
But
the thing about Washington is they have a very good front seven. I feel like their defense doesn't get credit enough. They have a very good front seven.
I mean, it's so well, they have a decent front seven and a shitty backfield.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. They have a shitty they have a shitty backfield, but they have a good pass rush to get to the quarterback.
I mean, it didn't look like it. Didn't look like it. They
Well,
weren't. They weren't.
that's that's because CEO they DJ Moore was just eating them alive that entire game. They were like, I'm trying to figure out who was DJ Moore up against. It was probably a rookie that they hooked him
Listen,
up
he
against.
was probably up against Emmanuel Ford, who looks like he's a bust. He's garbage. Commanders fans have been complaining about him, and on top of that, like the whole secondary for Washington is not great. It's not great. You have to put that in perspective. The D line didn't really do anything. Chase Young is not like a great pass rusher. He never has been. He's a bust. Like let's be honest, dude's not
They
great.
still got Dyron Payne
Tyron Payne, yeah, but
and Montez Sweat,
Montez Sweat is not a superstar.
Jonathan Allen.
Like the only solidified people they have is really Payne and what's his name, and Jonathan Allen. But Sweat is not a superstar pass rusher. Neither is Chase Young.
Well, Chase Young is very. I mean, he still has some. He can be athletic, but the problem is injuries.
I mean, but has he ever like Chase Young? Yeah, he's injury prone. But the thing is, it's not like it's not like the dude ever had fantastic numbers ever. Like his best season was his rookie year, and bro didn't even get double digit sacks. Like
Yeah,
he's not. People like, oh, Chase Young. This he's not anything as advertised. If you remember, he was advertised as better than Nick Bosa coming out of the draft.
I didn't know that shit.
He was advertised. Hey, yo,
Double
watch this.
SEC.
Ain't that right? Wasn't Chase Young advertised as better than Nick Bosa coming out the draft?
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, like I can guarantee that Watson knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because when Nick Bosa got drafted, they're like, no, watch out for Chase Young. Chase Young, he's going to even be better than Nick Bosa. Like, Chase Young is a bust. He's not great. He's not good. Like, people think Chase Young is good. Like, he's not good. He's a bootleg version of Jadeveon Clowney.
My only difference is I think Chase Young is more. I mean, was Janavion Clowney ever considered a athletic early
Nah,
on in his career?
nigga, Jadeveon Clowney was considered one of the best pass rushing prospects to ever come out of college.
What year has he been? Like, is this how many years has he been in the NFL?
He's been for like a decade now.
Yeah, it feels like forever.
Jadeveon Clowney was the same thing with Chase Young is what happened with Jadeveon Clowney. Like Young is exactly. They even got the long dreads. They're super athletic freaks. They were supposed to come in and wreck the game, and both of them have underwhelming careers. Both of them. Like that's all. Like Chase Young is nothing but bootleg Jadeveon Clowney. That is all that he is. And I'm pretty sure anybody here who's well aware of the draft, well aware of the scouting, and knows exactly what I'm talking about in terms of Chase Young and Jadeveon Clowney. Like Chase Young is not good. He's not good. I'm tired of this whole Chase Young. You know, they got Chase Young on the line. Like the fuck.
Shout out to Enable Meter 50 A with the first super chat.
Yeah. What's good, Lewis?
CEO's new profile picture, and then he puts the skull emoji. Yeah, I just realized that. Well, the thing about that is, like I said, that I feel like the Commanders were coming into the game like as favorites to beat the Bears. Like I said, they have more wins, but this is like I feel like the Commanders are a quarterback away from being being a legitimate team. As for Sam Howell, I don't think he's special. I think he's mid, and he did look he looked average in the second half. But the thing about that is I feel like Washington is like I said, they have more wins than the Giants and they're second in their division. So it is what it is. But the thing about uh the Commanders is
Yeah.
the last game they went into overtime by a last second field goal against the Eagles, who went all the way to the Super Bowl. Like their only bad game was against the Buffalo Bills. They've been pretty much been in close games with.
Well, listen. Everyone knows the Commanders are garbage. All right, hey yo, watch see, back me up on this. The commies are garbage. All right, they have crappy coaching. Ron Rivera is not good. Okay, their defensive coordinator's garbage. Their wide receiving core is decent, but can't be properly utilized because Sam Howell is not a like a superstar talent. Sam Howell. If anything, he'd be lucky. He'd be lucky to be a Dak Prescott. That's his highest ceiling. He'd be lucky to be that, and he's not. The likelihood of him being like a Dak Prescott is low. Like the dude ain't special. Okay, he like I seen him play. He looks like a competent bridge quarterback. A bridge quarterback. Nothing special comes off with that guy. All right. I mean, the secondary, Washington, not good. I'm telling you, Mike, you putting way too much stock in Washington's win. Washington's not good. All right.
Well, regardless, they were favored to win against us, and they were. We had to travel to Washington, and it was prime time.
Yeah, you're favored to win against them because y'all so garbage. But the fact of the matter is, Michael, they're not a good team. Like, there's nothing about them that scares you. I'm not afraid of Sam Howell. Like, Sam Howell, honestly, is just probably a slightly better version of Kenny Pickett or something like that. Like dudes that are just bridge quarterbacks, guys that teams got in the draft, but are going to realize in 2 years that they're not worth it, and they're going to draft another quarterback. That's how it's going to go. Sam Howell's not the future in Washington. And if I'm a Commanders fan, I don't want anything to do with Sam Howell because he's not special. He's not going to do anything. Ron Rivera's dog water. All right. Ron Rivera is not a good head coach. He's really not.
I mean, as no matter how you slice it, you still got to play. But like I said, I feel like Washington needs a quarterback to be legit.
No, I mean, they need more than just a quarterback. They need a quarterback and they need a good head coach. They don't got a good head coach. They got Ron Rivera. He's garbage. Like, let's be honest. I mean, first of all, if anything, I know the Vikings are freaking garbage, but I'm more afraid of Kirk Cousins than I am of freaking Sam Howell. I mean, let's be honest here.
I'm not saying that. I'm like I said. Have I been critical on Kirk Cousins? Like, have I called him like trash? I mean, yeah. I mean, I have, but that's because he's in my division. But I've said this. He is and this is just me being honest. No trash dog. He's below average for the most part. He's a quarterback that just sits in the pocket and he can deliver. My thing is, I don't know, like, because I'm not saying that because you can't replace Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is way too talented.
I don't
But
know. Oh, hold up. I don't know. Listen, we all know Justin Jefferson's talented, but some quarterbacks do better when they don't have that target like a Justin Jefferson, believe it or not, because they can spread the ball around. They don't feel pressured to throw it to Justin Jefferson. Just look at Matthew Stafford in Detroit. Matthew Stafford in Detroit felt like he had to go to Megatron, to Calvin Johnson, almost every freaking play. So, honestly, maybe Kirk Cousins plays better without Justin Jefferson. You never know.
well, his his number two options are Jordan Addison, who's dealing with an ankle injury, but he'll probably play because he's been limited for most of the practice. And they have KJ Osborne, and they have TJ Hutchison, he's if not one of the best tight ends in the NFL. But the thing about this is pretty much the same team as last year. Only difference is bad luck is happening and not good luck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could say that, but again, they're 1-4, you're 1-4. All right. This is going to be a hard game for you because it's a divisional game. All right. And you never know. Because I'm telling you, Mike, if you lose to the Viking, it's a wrap. If you go 1-5, it's over. I mean, statistically speaking, it's already over for y'all niggas anyway. But if you go 1-5, I don't want to hear any kind of, but we still have like 10 more games in the season, and I don't want to hear none of that, Michael. It's over for you. All right, you get 1-5, wrap it up, man.
And then what happens if you get 2-4 though?
It's 2-4. Who you got the Raiders after that, right? Listen, when you get to 500, when you get to 4-4, we'll have a serious discussion about whether you're going to flip things around. So you got to win 3 games straight. You got to get at least to a 500 record and got to get some momentum before you even bring up any type of hype. This is why people get pissed at you, Michael, because you're 1-4 and you're feeling yourself. How can you feel yourself at 1-4? That makes no sense. You got to at least the bare minimum, get to a 500 record with 3 to 4 wins under your belt when you got momentum in order to feel any type of optimism about your team. But if you're below 500, there should be almost zero optimism regarding your team.
I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Justin can do because if someone brought this to my attention, believe it or not, in my DMs, he has the opportunity. Like if he throws like another 4 touchdown pass, because the Vikings defense is atrocious, they still are. He has a chance to let me go because someone actually brought this to my attention. I think it was like yesterday. So they say on Sunday, Bears quarterback Justin Fields has a chance to be the 6th player to ever throw 4 touchdowns in 3 consecutive games in the same season. The players to do it are Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, and Russell Wilson.
Okay. So what's your point, Michael?
Yeah, I'm just saying he has a chance to because here's the thing. The Bears don't have a good history don't have like records when it comes to quarterbacks.
Yeah, obviously that's why the bar is so low for you. Like
So
how can 29 touchdowns be a Bears record? That's ridiculous.
yeah, if you go look, the last Bears quarterback to set that has the highest touchdown in a season, I think it was Eric Cromer or whatever. I don't know who it is, but yes, all Justin has to do is get at least 29 or more touchdowns to break the record.
Way too invested in Justin Fields. Why are you so? No, you're a Bears fan, not a Justin Fields fan. A Bears fan. Team comes first, then individual player accomplishments comes second. I don't care if Lamar Jackson has 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. If we're below 500, that's ass. Okay? I mean, this is why I get frustrated. You have to focus on the team's success. F the individual stats. Who cares about that? You think I mean, listen, you think Niner fans, you think Brock Purdy's going to get 55,000 yards and 50 touchdowns like Mahomes or Peyton Manning? No. But he's winning a damn lot of football games, and that's probably all they give a damn about. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Stop focusing on these individual stats. Win football games. Be in a position to win football games. Like, you can't be so focused on Justin Fields' development and so focused on him. First of all, he's been garbage for the past 2 years. He had a decent 2-game stretch. Okay? I mean, that's not enough information. Like, I'm not invested in the quarterback. I want to see the team succeed. That's what you got to focus on. Like, why do I care? First, like, why would I care about Fields' development if we're 1-4?
Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, CEO, the question is for the season: is Justin their guy? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They gotta.
I mean, but Michael, it's abundant clear that he isn't. Why is this even a question? Like, is Justin Fields the guy? Unless Justin Fields has, and I've been said, unless he gets 10 wins and has MVP numbers, they're moving on from him if they have Caleb Williams right there due to the Carolina pick. If they have Caleb Williams, they're not fleecing another team. They're going to get Caleb Williams unless Justin Fields consistently puts up an MVP season and has a winning record. If that does not happen, they're moving on from the dude. I don't care about what kind of flash in the pan BS we saw, because we've seen many quarterbacks do flash in the pan BS and then suck it up after they got paid. So if the Bears are smart, they're going to be like, listen, I don't care if you're decent, Justin Fields. I don't care if you have a slightly above mediocre season, you better have MVP numbers. You better have those MVP numbers and either win that or have us 10 plus wins. Because if you don't got that, I'm not gonna destroy my future, pass on Caleb for you just to stink it up for the next 5 years.
All right. So, may I ask you this? May I ask you this? So, what if they do something like the Detroit Lions did last year and have a 9-8 record and barely, let's say barely miss the playoffs?
Okay. So
So, what would you keep Justin Fields or would you move on?
listen, if I'm if I'm the management at the Bears, I am done with Fields unless he brings me a MVP trophy, unless he proves that he can play the quarterback position, and there's no doubt in anyone's mind. But the fact of the matter is, Fields' winning percentage is abysmal. Okay, the fact of the matter is, he looks lost and puzzled. You know what I don't want to happen? I don't want him to have a mediocre or slightly above mediocre season, get about 8 to 9 wins, and then give him a ton of money, get him 50 million, $45 million a year, and then be strapped to him for another 3 to 5 years. Because let's be honest, Michael, let's be honest. Look at what the Giants are going through with Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones had a decent season last year. They gave him the bag, and look what's going on right now, bro. You have Giants fans crying because, bro, they're stuck with the Jones. They're like, God damn, why did we pay this man? No. If I'm the Bears management and I'm in a position to draft Caleb Williams, I'm gonna draft him over Justin Fields. Justin Fields, you're just there. You're just there for this year. Unless you get an MVP trophy and I got 10 more wins, you're out of here. That's period.
Or what if he's like in the MVP race? Like he
No,
doesn't win it. He,
give
he
me
doesn't he doesn't win it, but he's like number 3, like or number 2.
no. If he's number three, no, I'm moving on from him. Listen, if Justin Fields can do this, can get some decent numbers, bro, that's great for the Bears. You know why? Because I'm gonna trade him and get some decent value for him. I'm gonna trade him to some other team. I'm gonna go get Caleb Williams. I'm gonna fire this wretched coaching staff. I'm gonna get me some real coaches. I'm gonna get Caleb Williams, and I'm gonna have all that compensation from trading Justin Fields' bust ass, and I'm good to go. All right, that's what I'm gonna do if I'm Bears management right now. I'm not gonna. Why am I gonna go all in on Justin Fields, bro? Like he's just this. Like I told you, unless he wins the MVP trophy and gives me 10 plus wins, he's out of here.
Or
Period.
what if he gets 10 wins or he doesn't have an MVP stat?
Well, what do you mean? What? Repeat that.
What if he has 10 wins and he doesn't have those MVP stats as you just said, like he wins an MVP?
Wait, okay. So you're saying he wins an MVP, which is highly unlikely.
Well, no, he wins 10 games, but he doesn't win an MVP.
He's not one. Okay, listen. Hypothetically, you're 1-4. If Fields hypothetically wins 10 games, but his numbers are not great, I'm still taking Caleb Williams over him. You have to do both of them. Give me MVP, give me the MVP trophy, and give me 10 plus wins. If you don't got that, I'm not passing up on Caleb Williams if I'm the Bears. I'm moving off Justin Fields because I'm not going to go. Like, why am I going to risk a quote generational talent and Caleb Williams for Justin Fields, who has proven time and time again that he's mediocre? He needs to prove without a shadow of a doubt, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, that he can be a great quarterback in the National Football League. If I'm going to give away the chance to pick Caleb Williams, he better be top 5, top 7 quarterback in the league. Like I better be 100% sure that's what he's going to be if I'm going to give away Caleb Williams to another franchise, because I would be stupid as a Bears GM to pass on Caleb Williams because Justin Fields had a nice mediocre season and I'm like, we can win with this, and I'll trade away that pick to some other franchise and I get stuck with a buster for another 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I agree with because at the end of the day, you can't go into a media record with a 6-24 record. Like, and he knows Justin Fields knows he has to get wins. He knows he has to play better. He'll tell you. He'll tell you the first man up. He needs to. Not only does he need to play better, he needs to get a couple wins. That's all. That's all we can say for him to be the franchise
Listen,
guy.
Michael, I know you don't want to hear this, but if we're talking about reality, the reality of the situation is Fields is done in Chicago unless he does what I told you. Like, he's done. Ryan Poles is done with him. He won't say it. Obviously, he's not going to say it, but he's done. He's not Ryan Poles' quarterback. Am I correct on that? Did he
No,
pick him?
that's
No.
Ryan Pace's quarterback.
No, he's not Ryan Poles' quarterback. And I can tell you, this is the same thing that happened with the New York Football Giants. What's his name? Joe Shane.
Shane.
He did not like Daniel Jones. He wanted nothing to do with Daniel Jones. And I'm pretty sure he set up Daniel Jones for failure because he didn't want him. GMs and head coaches want quarterbacks that they drafted to develop and play for them. They don't want the leftovers of some other GM. That's like me getting the leftovers some other dude's chick. We don't want that. We want fresh females. The Giants want fresh quarterback. The Chicago wants fresh quarterback. They don't want leftovers, Michael. All right, GMs don't want leftovers.
YTC brings up a good point because this year the Bears can give him a 5th-year option if they wanted to. Yeah, YTC brings up a good point.
Listen, my only thing is there is no doubt that Fields is not. He's not the guy. Like, he's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, he hasn't proven anything, bro. His record's abysmal. Like, he has one good game, bro. It must be great to be a quarterback in the National Football League, have a couple of good games, and they get paid. Like, you can be abysmal. You're three full seasons. You can look like garbage, but hey, you play half a season good the year you're supposed to get paid, and you get a bag. That must be nice. That must be nice because in any other profession, if you stink it up for the better half of 3 years, you're out of there. But if you're a quarterback, hey, I could stink it up for the majority of my career. But if I get a good couple games under my belt when my contract's up, I'm getting paid. That must be real nice. That must be real nice.
Yeah, I mean, quarterbacks are definitely getting paid a big money, even if they're not, even because Daniel Jones got paid, I believe, around 140 million for 15 touchdowns. Yeah, and Justin Herbert got paid a big bag for basically. I mean, I'm not surprised that the dude got paid. It was just he hasn't won a playoff game. So I mean, quarterbacks are getting paid a lot of money because Deshaun Watson's getting paid, Russ is getting paid. Like,
if I'm Chicago, I'm looking at the 49ers and I'm sick right now. They're playing Brock Purdy. They're paying Brock Purdy $900,000 a year, and they damn near have more wins than the Chicago Bears had in the past 3 years with Brock Purdy. Like, I'm sick. If I'm Chicago, I'm sick right now. I don't want to see Fields' face. I don't want to see anybody. I'm burning down the building. All right, I'm burning down the building. I'm getting Caleb Williams. I'm getting a new head coaching staff, an offensive coach, not some clown defensive coach. I'm getting an offensive coach for Caleb, and I'm just starting brand new again, bro. Because I'm not looking to pay Justin Fields so he can be mediocre for another 3 to 5 years. I'm not doing that. If Chicago does that, they should get demoted. All Bears fans should quit. All right, no right person, no GM in their right mind would ever pass up on Caleb Williams to pay Justin Fields so he can just stink it up next season, because that's most likely what he's going to do. I don't care if he had a nice game versus the Broncos. He choked that away with the pick. I don't care if he lit up Washington with their crappy secondary. No, you better prove that you are the next goddamn Tom Brady. You better sell me that shit if I'm passing up on Caleb Williams. Because if you're not doing that, you better get the hell out of town. All right, period.
Spoke the truth. But speaking of the Washington game, there's something that pisses me off about it. there has been NFL conspiracy theorists ever since last year about the Super Bowl. I am absolutely tired and frustrated about how everyone says that the NFL is rigged or it's scripted like WWE. People really thought the Bears only won the game because of Dick passing away. RIP Dick, by the way. So I had to hear on Twitter about how the NFL is scripted and the
Okay.
only reason why the Bears won because of Dick passing away.
Um, the NFL is scripted. That conspiracy theory. Here's my take on the NFL is scripted. So what do people mean by the NFL is scripted? Do you mean like it's like WWE type of stuff? Is that what they're talking about?
Yep.
Like oh no, first of all, the NFL can be scripted because like the NFL can't be scripted because you have way too many people. You would have to coordinate all the like the difference between WWE where you have individual people versus teams of people. It's a physical sport. You can't script something like the NFL. You can't do that. The only way you can script it is like, okay, I'm gonna have the refs call more penalties in favor for a certain team. That's as far as a script can go. Like the refs have to be screwing some other team. But apart from that, you can't script a play. You can't tell like people who actually hit each other for a living to play a script. That makes no sense. Like the NFL is not scripted. It's ridiculous. It's an absurd claim. Like I said, the furthest thing the NFL can go from scripting is pushing narratives, like pushing headlines, pushing stories. That's the most that scripted thing the NFL can do. But as in terms of WWE scripted things, okay, let's practice. Let's practice Dak Prescott getting sacked by another team, and it's just stupid. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah, because I had to hear because they were never gonna let the Bears lose. No, because of Dick passing away. No, the Bears won because they were the better team and they fought hard. Point blank. Period. Ain't it. No, nothing was scripted.
No, you
Nothing.
can't. You can't listen. Would the NFL like to script? Probably because they could create some like fire storylines or whatever. But you can't script the national. You can't do it. Just the way there's way too many people. There's way too. How are you supposed to synchronize? Like the WWE, they practice like scripting shit. You can't do that. Like the New York Jets and like the Seattle Seahawks don't go behind each other's backs and start learning how to script the play. That makes no sense. Like you can't script the game. The only thing the NFL could do is try to push the refs into a certain direction. That's as far as it can go. But in terms of like scripting a whole game, an NFL game, like every play, what's going to happen on this play, what's going to happen on that play, how are we going to do this on this is ridiculous. You can't do that.
Exactly. And I was in an argument months ago during the Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, y'all are acting like this is scripted like WWE. And this one had the nerve to reply to me saying, "Oh, it made sense for the Saints to win that one year because of Hurricane Katrina because it hit New Orleans." I'm like, what? First off, what the fuck does a hurricane hitting New Orleans
Now
have to do?
listen, people are not going to listen. Men, people, especially in the United States, and I always try to say this, people in the U.S. are some of the most paranoid people I've ever like met in my life. All right, people in the U.S. are paranoid about everything. Like, just look at the JFK assassination. Look at whatever national disaster, whatever war, whatever football game, whatever controversial a basketball game, whatever you name it, whatever anything, UFC, boxing, whatever, like every single thing, any controversial event will always lead to some conspiracy theory. Now, I'm not saying all conspiracy theories are BS. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying, like, you will never be able to go, uh, in the U.S. without some kind of accusation of conspiracy. That will, no matter what it is, bro, you're like you're ordering and McDonald's can get fucked up and some conspiracy will be made about that. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like I'm annoyed because like I was because Patriots fans were so annoyed that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Like there was this YouTuber, you know him very well because you because he quote unquote reviewed your face. He was bitching and complaining about how the NFL is rigged, and he made a whole conspiracy theory that the reason why Bill Belichick benched Malcolm Butler was because the NFL, Roger Goodell, called Bill Belichick and told him to bench Malcolm Butler during the Super Bowl. And it's
No, bro.
it's weird hearing that from a Patriots fan because the referee's been favoring the Patriots for years.
Listen, it's when something is scripted, WWE, for example, there's way too many mouths in the media. There's way too many mouths in the National Football League. Too many executives, too many coaches, too many assistants, too many water boys. There's way too many people in the National Football League, and no one has ever come out that has participated in an executive role or a player in the National Football League has ever come out and say the NFL is scripted. Not one damn player has ever said that. When it was obvious when the WWE came out and scripted, wrestlers said so. People already knew this. It was obvious. Like, there's not one single person in the National Football League who has actually played the game of football that has ever come out and said the National Football League is scripted. Like, there's way too many people. We have gone through like decades, damn near 100 years of football, and not one single player has ever come out and said this is scripted. Like, how are you going to tell Joe Theismann that his injury got scripted? How are you going to tell that Pittsburgh middle linebacker Shazier that him almost being ended up in a wheelchair is scripted? Like, how are you going to tell Daniel Jones' neck that football is scripted? Like, you're not going to, like, this is ridiculous. Like, it makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't, like, okay, hey, how about anybody wants to call up Nick Chubb and tell him that football is scripted? Anybody want to do that? I mean, come on, this is stupid.
Yeah, the reason why people had that theory and people ran with that narrative was because some not current but former NFL players said that an NFL explained how the NFL was scripted, saying they give them like a script and say, "Hey, you're going to score 2 touchdowns this game. You're going to score
bullshit, bull fucking shit." I mean, no, that is nonsense. Like, oh, I always see people like taking plays, and no, the NFL is not scripted. Okay, it's beyond absurd. There's no evidence to support that fact. Do individual teams try to cheat eventually? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, that happens anytime. But does the
also? I want to say this. Remember when Damar Hamlin went down? Some asshole made a conspiracy theory about how Damar Hamlin was faking it.
Oh yeah. The random editor makes a good point here. The same people who made theories about how Damar Hamlin is dead and he's now cloned. That's why I said every single, and I'll repeat it again, every single controversy, whether it's a medical emergency, whether it's some kind of war, whether it's some kind of anything, just name it, anything, will have some kind of conspiracy attached to it. And I will always say this. I'm not denying that some conspiracies might be real. What I'm trying to say is that it's statistical. It's a statistical improbability that every single event that has occurred, every single controversy that has ever occurred, it has some kind of conspiracy. That is just not viable. That cannot exist. That is statistically improbable. Like, you can't have that. So I'm tired. That's why, like, everything's a goddamn conspiracy nowadays, bro. Like, you can get the wrong order at Taco Bell in some kind of conspiracy. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Also, here's the video that I'm talking to you about. Somebody named of Aiden Foster talks about how the NFL about the script he got from the NFL.
I think when you got the script in 2016. said your career was going to fall off a cliff when you stopped believing in God.
That was 2015.
Yeah,
Yeah,
around there.
It was 2015, and oddly enough, the scriptwriters, it didn't have anything to do with that actually. It just had more so to do with they needed to change the scenery in Houston.
It was time to go.
Yeah, it was time to go. So they wanted to get everybody out of Houston. That was the ultimate goal. So that was what that was about.
What did you think when you got the script in?
Listen, when you're talking about getting scripted, right? How are you going to tell Justin Fields to stink it up? Let's just say Justin Fields' role in the NFL is to stink it up and not get paid. Like, how are you going to tell an NFL player, hey, you know what? Make sure to drop balls. Make sure to throw 1 billion interceptions. Make sure to injure yourself. Make sure to do all this so we don't pay you hundreds of millions of dollars. That makes no sense. Like, why would there's no incentive for the players to stink it up or to fake things? There's no incentive. Like in the WWE, you have an incentive. That is your role. Like, there's no incentive for Dak Prescott to suck balls. There's no incentive for what's it called? For Brock Purdy to start losing games all of a sudden. Or like there's just no incentive for Dallas to get embarrassed by the 49ers every year. Like, there's no incentive for the players individually. That makes no sense.
Do referees make bad calls? Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
They do it all the time.
And listen, referees, when I see Mahomes get a bullshit call that, like, let's say it wasn't a late hit, but he'll get called late hit, and people say, see, the NFL scripted. Listen, the National Football League, I've been told y'all, will protect quarterbacks. Will do some shady shit. The only that, as far as the National Football League goes, in terms of scripting crap, is through the refs. In terms of like, okay, we'll protect Patrick Mahomes more, but that's not because, let's say they're looking for the Chiefs to win every single Super Bowl. That's more so, listen, Patrick Mahomes gets great ratings. We know he gets good views. Like, we don't want him to get injured. So the backup, whoever the goddamn backup is, Chase, I don't know who the hell's the backups in with the Chiefs is. I don't even know.
Blaine Gabbert.
Okay, yeah, like this exactly. Like, okay, Mahomes gets injured on a play, and now we have Blaine Gabbert in like 5 primetime games on national television. Who the hell wants to watch that? The ratings are going to crash. Like, this is what I'm talking. That's the only reason. Let's say the National Football League will go out of their way to be super cautious and call plays for like superstar players, like a Mahomes, like a Lamar. Maybe, I know people who draw ratings. Like, they'll try to make sure these type of court players don't get injured, because obviously no one wants to see Blaine Gabbert, Tyler Huntley, Tyson Bagent. Like, no one wants to see these nobodies go out and play on primetime television. Like, the freaking Giants got injured with Daniel Jones got injured on the Giants. Now they have Tyrod Taylor's playing on primetime television. Who the hell, apart from Bills and Giants fans, want to see a Tyrod Taylor versus Josh Allen primetime game?
No one wants to see that, period. No one wants to see that game, period.
No one wants to. So, no, the NFL is not scripted in the way people think it is. It's a stupid argument. It's the same people that think the earth is flat. It's just stupid, okay? It's stupid. There's no...
Also, moving on to my next topic, now that you brought up the earth is flat.
All right.
It's come to my attention that there is a Bears fan named Ghost of Judah Tribe has been shitting on me, Kofi, and a Bears content creator known as Swifty.
Okay.
Judah, if you're somehow watching this, which I highly doubt you are, but this will get back to you, bro. If you saying that I'm retarded or I'm autism or I don't know shit about football, my question is to you, Judah, why do you still tune into my videos? If you say that I suck as a content creator or I don't know shit about football, my question is, why do you watch and why do you pay attention to it? Bro, you are an irrelevant fuck. The only reason why people tune into your shit is so they can laugh at your ass thinking about the earth is flat. You ain't shit, Judah. You never have been and you never will be. And I have zero respect for you. First of all, your channel ain't even about Bears content. It's about the goddamn earth is being flat, and that's honestly what you're good at most of the time. And also, the guy that's on my panel has told me you blocked him. You blocked him.
Listen, I have no, in terms of this whole Bears content creator beef, I have nothing to say about it. I don't really like. Listen, I never had a problem with Judah. Like the dude blocked me because I think the dude blocks me because I'm associated with you. That's probably why. But I have nothing to say on Judah. I mean, I always ragged on him. His flat Earth shit is hilarious. It's stupid. A lot of his conspiracy streams are retarded, but it's funny to shit on them. Judah, the thing with you, the only problem I have with Judah is like he's one of them dudes that wants to talk shit, wants to rag on people, but he can never take it in return because then he'll block people. Like I call him Ghost to Judah cries, and then he blocked me. Like I gave him the most vanilla insult on planet Earth, and he blocked me. Like he's like, this is the thing with Judah. Listen, a lot of Judah's takes are ridiculous. They're dumb as hell. But I went along with it, and I joked with him. But then he got, apparently, I think it was more so that he thinks I'm associated with you, so he just threw a hissy fit and started blocking everybody. So in terms of Judah, he's still goofy as shit. But I don't really have any animosity towards him. It is what it is.
Shout out to Enable Meter 58 with a $1 super chat. He says, "Here we go." Well, the thing about Judah is, my thing is, he's been doing this since he's been in the TTC, and the thing about Judah is because his insults are like, we've been watching his channel for like a while now. His insults are, "You're gay, you're gay, you're homophobic." Like, CEO showed me this screenshot, and he'll say it if he wants to, but he said that I liked I don't remember, but he was saying that I was doing some love with Justin Fields, with me, Kofi, and Swifty. Like, he was saying a bunch of gay shit. Like, bro, is that the best you got? Homophobic jokes? I haven't heard homophobic jokes since I was in high school. That's how I know you can't trash talk for shit, Judah.
Listen, bro, in terms of Judah, I'm not, it is what it is, bro. I'm not even stressing about that, to be honest.
But I feel like it needed to get off my chest because, he's a part of my fan base. It is what it is. But like I said, though, with him, it's just like, bro, you shit on Kofi, you shit on me, you shit on Swifty when we're just expressing our opinions, and then when we retort you with facts, you say we're gay. Like, it's not because of that. It's because we're telling you facts that you can't handle, and that's cool. You don't have to agree with.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. In terms of Bears takes, when we're talking strictly on Bears takes, I probably agree more with Judah than I do with you and the other three guys. Personally, I think you, Kofi, and that Swifty dude are delusional as shit when it comes to your Bears takes. So
you never watched Swifty, though.
I mean, the dude said something about Justin Fields' IQ is similar to Peyton Manning's IQ.
Well,
who the hell would?
Well, the thing is, he just said that. He didn't show proof that he said Justin Fields' IQ was just as good as Peyton Manning's. I haven't seen Swifty ever in my life subscribe to him say that Justin Fields has a similar IQ to Peyton Manning.
Hey, listen, bro. At the end of the day, you can keep your Bears disagreements and personal things separate. Like, at that point, it just didn't happen. It is what it is.
Yeah, but the thing is that if we're gonna debate football and we're telling you like our opinions, it's not us being gay. It's us trying to have a reasonable football.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Also, I gotta read, Michael, maybe you're a homer since some of your takes are off, but most fans will bandwagon the 49ers, so you root for the Bears, you have power. Just trying to recruit me, John. He's again, yep, he's childish, and yep, he's so childish. What's up? And here's the funny thing: I respect Dom Burr more than I respect Judah, and I never thought I would be giving Dom Burr credit because Dom Burr at least has integrity. He has no integrity. So when I was working, this was when I was back in Awkward Silence. This is when I was working with somebody and he was in the show. His name was Nick Fargo. He did a bet with Judah a long time ago, and he bet welched. Bet welched.
All right.
What's up, Kaiju? What's up, Kofi? Speaking, we just talked about Kofi, and he just appears. What the? What's up, Kofi?
Hey, yo, by the way, Kofi, your Bears takes are garbage. All right, just to let you know that. But continue.
So if Judah has to bring up homophobic jokes or any detailed insult, I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, Kaiju, I didn't get my mic fixed. I'm speaking from my phone, so obviously my iPhone sounds better than my studio mic, apparently. So it is what it is.
Judah always brings up gay jokes. He probably is a fruitcake, Loki. Well, the thing about this is I actually have a video of him coming out the closet, believe it or not. I have a video, and I've actually showed it to some individuals of Judah coming out the closet. Exactly, Kofi. He's frustrated. He doesn't know how to get it out. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Judah. When here's the thing. He can't debate football. And if you disagree with him on something, you're gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. Also, Kaiju, why you're back to your original profile picture after let me look. You went from this to this again. Kaiju, we gotta talk about your changing profile pictures. 1 week it's Godzilla, the next week it's Mac Jones, and the following week it's some other anime shit like Kaiju. Just stick to a profile picture and stick with it. Don't change your profile picture.
Hey, let Kaiju live, all right? Let Kaiju breathe, bro.
Yeah, I was already yo, for all of you that don't even know, we're in a Discord, right? And and it's chaos. You can't even survive a whole day, and this just chaos happens. And every time I go to bed and I wake up in the morning and I go open Discord, that's the first thing I do is when I wake up, I open up Discord, and I see a bunch of unread messages and just people going at it. Normally it's RJ and CEO, Kaiju, Lewis, or Awesome Kid. Sometimes I get in it, but it's just bro, I can't leave. I can't leave.
Listen, Mike, let's be honest. The majority of the chaos is caused by you, all right, and your shitty Bears takes. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what I gotta let the audience knows about. The Discord is actually hilarious.
Yo, what's good, Awesome Kid? Yeah, what's good? Yeah, Awesome Kid. Your superior is here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, John Jay. It's tough being a Bears fan at the moment, but I still support the team regardless. Even through the Mark Trestman days, even through the John Fox days, even for the Matt Nagy days, I still supported my team. Like I said, I'll be the first person to admit I always watch my football. Every football season, I wear my jersey and I just sit down and I watch my team. I've never it would be easy to switch teams. It would be easy to switch teams.
No, it wouldn't.
But I feel like that's the coward. That's the coward way out.
Switching teams is hard because the reason switching teams is hard, even if your team is garbage, because if you have a connection with that team and you've been supporting them for years, you have so much invested in that team. There's no way I'm just going to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan. After the Ravens, I'll just be a Kansas City. Like, that's hard to do because I don't give a damn about the Chiefs. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
actually hard to switch up. Now, if you're just some kind of if you're new to the sport, you can switch up all you want. But if you've been watching the sport for years and you're dedicated to one particular team, it's actually hard just to switch up.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. But the thing is, I could do that, but like I feel like that's a coward way. You know what I mean?
I mean, probably, but it is. I guess you could say cowards shit. But at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of people switch up teams because it's hard to do. It really is.
Judah has a video. Judah made a video about Dom Burr. That's his most highest viewed video, believe it or not. Yeah, him dissing Dom Burr, John Jay splitting those gyms. Yeah, and YTC. Yeah, and you're part of the reason. Mike, don't act innocent. Well, the thing about the Discord is it's funny.
Listen,
Mike
has the shittiest football takes of all time. All right, the shittiest football takes of all time. If you think Michael's crap takes, like if you watch Michael's channel and you're like, oh damn, these takes are garbage, just look at his Discord. Ah, Jesus Christ. Like some of his worst takes aren't even on his channel.
Yeah, I agree. The Discord is funny as fuck. Bro, Lewis, Cam Newton's not on your team anymore. I agree the Patriots should have never released Cam, but he's not your quarterback anymore. I think I downloaded the wrong Undisputed podcast where Skip. Well, this is actually better than the Undisputed podcast. The Undisputed podcast on television.
I mean, Undisputed, like the new Undisputed is boring. I mean, you have Skip who's like 70 years old. Like, imagine can you imagine like Lil Wayne? For us, Lil Wayne is like old. Can you imagine like for Skip, like to Skip, Lil Wayne is like this new age rapper. And because since Skip is damn near like 70, 80 years old, like a 40-year-old must seem like a spring chicken to him. It's ridiculous. Like the Undisputed is boring. I mean, there's nothing fun about it. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like it's just not entertaining. Mainstream sports entertainment for the most part, if it outside of like the I guess Stephen A, Shannon, even these people that know we all know their football knowledge is bullshit. It's honestly garbage. I mean, no one cares what the B team at ESPN has to say. No one cares what the B team at FS1 has to say. It's so top heavy in sports media nowadays that honestly, people much rather prefer to watch content creators on YouTube than to turn on First Take, turn on FS1. It's ridiculous. It really is.
And also, Colby says, Dom Burr, you got more sense than Judah Tribe. Whenever someone disagrees with them, he calls them gay. Doesn't have sound. The argument just goes at, yeah, I'm having a Michael Mayweather moment. I can't fucking read.
Michael Mayweather. Damn.
Yeah, but it's part of my dyslexia. So yeah, I can't read for shit. Yeah, I'm having a Michael. You know, I was making fun of Fisk for. I usually call him Fisk Mayweather. Now I understand why. Because I can't. Some of y'all be typing this shit and I can't even read it.
I mean, what are you trying to read?
Hold on, I'm trying to read this.
Doesn't have. What the hell? Doesn't have sound argument. Just goes to add on homonym attacks. Yeah, I know what he's trying to say. But I hope we win against the Vikings. Yo, you know what? Kofi, I hope you lose against the Vikings. I hope the Bears go 1-16. All right, so all you Justin Fields homers can go to hell. All right.
Basically, Kofi, he just called you a Justin Fields fan more than a Bears fan.
And by the way, Kofi's gonna be like, oh, this and that. But if y'all were stuck with Michael in the football off season, you would understand my frustration. All right, the Discord has been under.
That's his report. Justin Fields is that truth.
Kofi, No, he's not. And I hope, and I can't wait till the end of the season. I can't wait till y'all get rid of him.
Kofi, you got time?
Y'all get rid of him.
Kofi, you got time? Kofi, you got time? I'll drop the link in for you.
Oh my God, we're gonna have. It's gonna be a Justin Fields fest up in this. It's gonna be the Justin Field parade.
Well, Kofi,
you will see, CEO. Yeah, we have to see. But I think, listen, Kofi, when you get Caleb Williams and you're happy with Caleb, and you're like, Caleb is the truth. You're gonna thank me for opening up your eyes to the garbage that is Fields. All right. Now I'm not on the whole start Tyson Bagent shit because that's, I mean, let's be honest, Bagent's probably garbage. So I'm not on that shit. But if y'all can get Caleb Williams, y'all got to go get Caleb Williams. All right.
well, the thing is, I feel like
Hey, yo, shout out to Lewis. The LOB striking, getting the Discord suing it. You know, we're so dominant in the Discord that we be clapping RJ, and RJ's afraid to like roast now. Like, like RJ.
I couldn't believe RJ quit it. Like when
RJ got clapped.
When you first told me that, I'm like,
no. Right?
No, RJ would not give up against C.
like RJ got clapped. All right. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Awesome Kid. You know, shout out everybody. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like the RJ got clapped, and he don't want no smoke. He knows what's gonna happen.
I couldn't believe you. I could, like, when you first told me, I couldn't believe that you got RJ. Like, obviously that happened when I was sleeping, but if you told me or YTC that you got RJ to give up, I wouldn't believe you. I'd be like, no.
Yo. Listen, even Kaiju got his jokes off, you know what I'm saying? Even Kaiju.
Well, Kaiju, I mean, to be honest, Kaiju, all he did was call RJ a Slim Jim.
A Slim Jim. RJ Slim Jim. That shit's hilarious.
He called him a stick, which makes sense why he called him a fuck stick.
Like, there's certain, like, for example, it depends, because there's certain people that only roast when they have to. Like, TRL only roasts when he has to. There's some people that just roast all day, like me. RJ is kind of the same way. He'll roast all day, but I think I'm the biggest defender when it comes to just instigating shit on Discord, to be honest.
Oh, speaking of RJ, we spoken his name.
Yo, RJ, bro. Well, what's good, son? What's good?
Yo, RJ, you want to come in? I mean, he's probably at work. Yeah, because I remember when I told him if he wanted to come on, I think he said he has a new work schedule, so I don't think he could come on. Kofi's like, I'm cooking right now. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Kofi cooks, and he in his imagine his mind is let Fields cook.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think RJ is working. I'm not sure, but if he isn't, he should hop on.
But October 25th, we're clapping those Lucky Charms. Well, the thing about that is, I feel like CEO respects YTC and RJ more than Brandon, because Brandon actually betted CEO $100 that the Knicks were going to sweep the Celtics.
Listen, I told RJ, I told YTC, bet. All right, why don't you make the same bet that Brandon made? Why don't you bet me that the Knicks will sweep the Celtics? YTC hasn't made that bet. RJ hasn't made that bet, because they both know that it's a retarded bet. They don't want to tell Brandon it's a retarded bet, but they both know damn well that it's a stupid ass bet. Who the hell is gonna? Why would you ever make a bet? Like, I understand. I think me and RJ have a bet against the series, like whoever wins the series, but not whoever. Like, we have. There's no sweeping. Like, that's just dumb as shit.
Yo, RJ, I couldn't believe that. Like when when Lewis told me that CEO Lewis and Awesome Kid got you to give up, I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, bro, that no way that happened. And then they showed me the evidence. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because RJ was. This is what RJ tries. RJ tries to roast when he's half asleep. He's like, let me roast these. And I'm like, he'll like. That's why I'm like, RJ, if you're gonna roast, stick to streaming, because this nigga will only roast when he's half asleep.
The Chicago Bears versus the Purple Indicators of Satan Vikings fight on Sunday. Who wins? Well, the thing about that is this game could go either way. It could be the Bears, or it could be the Vikings. But either way, the Bears still have a lot to improve, even if they win.
Well, hey, random matter. I'm telling you, bro. You never know. If the Vikings manage to, I guess I don't know if it's an upset. It's probably like an even game. But if
it's not really an upset because they're favored to win against the Bears.
If the Vikings beat the Bears, it's over. All right, throw in the towel. It's done. Random matter. I hope you're right. Because I can't wait until Michael finally says, I give up on Fields. He's garbage. I can't wait till Kofi realizes that Justin Fields is garbage, that everything needs to burn, and they need to restart it all over again.
Because I'm not pulling an Awesome Kid when he beat it a sweep with the Knicks versus the Raptors series last year. Okay. Oh, y'all are talking about when CEO getting clapped by me and his little slaves, Awesome Kid and Lewis, to 3v1.
Hey, listen, when Awesome Kid and Lewis, they just need a little bit more inspiration. When I give them inspiration, they go off. Awesome Kid goes off. All he needs is a little bit inspiration. That's all he needs, a little bit of inspiration.
It's a 3v1 who can win. Well, the thing is, during that Discord, and I actually have something to say. Lewis, you are such a fucking – you got me right there, because when you texted me, are you sure you're not? I literally said, yes, I'm positive, and then you switched it. Then you edited the message and you caught me off guard. Like, bro, like y'all just like stay trying to like roast me, which –
Mike, it's not even roasting. It's called trolling. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, which is
then why do you keep falling for it if you're so familiar with it?
Well, the thing is that with Lewis, I feel like I didn't know that he would edit the message before I told him I gave him my answer. I didn't know he would edit his message.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you edit it. Like that's the whole part of the troll. Keep falling for it.
Well, the thing is, I didn't expect him to edit it. Like, didn't Mike's? Well, the thing about Justin Fields is I said that he hasn't been playing the best the past 3 games. Maybe this, and he's been doing some decently well the past 2 games, and maybe it will be going. Maybe it will. Like I said, we have to wait and see.
Hey, yo, RJ, bro, shut up, bro. You ain't, bro. If you have Mike on your team, you're still getting clapped.
Oh yeah, RJ, yeah.
You getting clapped worse.
I could be Tom Brady, and RJ would be Gronk. Well, yeah, I'll be Tom Brady, and RJ will be Gronk. I'll be Tom.
Yeah. That's a whole fact. No border sports. 11 watching and only 6 likes. Get them likes up, you peasants.
Ooh. Hey, don't Debo that like button. DJ Moore that like button.
Debo's better. All right, shut up.
Yeah, but this is a Bears channel. He's acting like this is a 49ers.
Nah, Debo better. Yeah, Debo that butt, because Debo's a dog. Like he'll run you over. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Moore ain't about that life. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
he's a good
Bears channel.
He's a good receiver.
DJ Moore that like button.
Nah, nigga, that sounds lame. DJ Moore that like button. The fuck no, Debo That like button sounds a lot better than DJ Moore that like button. The fuck?
DJ that like button.
Nah,
Right,
listen, DJ Moore ain't about that life. All right, is what it is.
Oh, speaking of the AI script, that I'm back to doing those. I won't do them consistently, but I'll be back doing those more.
Wait, hold on.
I could AI script everybody I know, but I don't got time. Well, you can AI script. Well, the thing is, I've been trying to AI script Kaiju for a minute, but it doesn't sound like him. Like most of the AIs don't even like sound like look what it did to RJ. It made him more white. Yeah. CEO it made him sound perfect. Perfect. Don't let me get Brandon on the team too. Meme. Oh, CEO and Brandon were going at it in the Discord yesterday, I believe.
Brandon, bro, on the team. So what? He can brag about sticking his junk in Pepsi bottles. So he can brag about humping in the back of a dumpster next to the raccoons. So he can brag about accidentally sticking his junk into the corpse next to him in the cemetery. That's who you want on your team, RJ.
And got fired from McDonald's because he stole fries.
Listen, RJ. If you want to assemble a team like I did, you better go and get some decent people because Brandon, there's way too much material on Brandon to roast on. There's way too much material on Michael to roast. So your little team sucks balls, all right?
Watson that button.
No, we're not watching that button, all right?
He might massage that
You'll
button.
massage that button, right? Brandon, that's right. I watch. There's just way too much material on Brandon, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Lewis says he wears
books and freezes. Well, RJ. First of all, that whole thong thing was his girl trying to screw what's his name Lewis up. So that don't count. By the way, Brandon openly admitted to fornicating behind raccoons in a dumpster. All right, there's nothing worse than that.
I can't believe he actually had sex in a dumpster.
Like who the hell fornicates? RJ just created the always shout out to Awesome Kid. Awesome Kid always Awesome Kid when we're roasting up RJ, Awesome Kid always puts a nice spice to it. He always comes in and puts the final clip down RJ's throat.
Damn, this is what y'all do on yes, get on Kid, just be lucky you're not in it, even though it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, no. Get on Kid will get roasted up.
Wait. That reminds me. Get on Kid. Do you have anything to say to CEO since you're Steelers?
No, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that, all right? And by the way, get on Kid, enjoy your victory. That was all Pickens. Kenny Pickett is garbage. I'm pretty sure you're already aware of that. It is what it is.
Do you want to know what was so crazy about that game?
What?
That play where George Pickens scored a touchdown, Matt Canada didn't have no reaction.
Because I don't know. I think I prefer him not having a reaction, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was watching We Hoop and stream.
I like the whole we've been there mentality. So I'm cool with Matt Canada not celebrating. Hey, get on Kid. At the end of the day, bro, you got Mickey Mouse hands throwing the football. You ain't winning nothing. You're irrelevant. All right. You're the Pittsburgh Steelers and you're irrelevant. All right. You got nobody. You got Mickey Mans. You got tiny hands, Kenny Pickett throwing the ball to everyone. You're gonna end up third in the division. You suck. All right. You're not winning more than the Ravens. And when we get you at home, we're putting hands on you. And we're taking out George Pickens. We're probably going to do that little leg trick on him. So good luck with that, all right? And by the way, your head coach is a cheater, all right? Don't make me pull up that whole Jacoby Jones nonsense, all right? Tomlin's a bona fide cheater, all right, you scrub.
Ooh. Awesome Kids like Sexy Red. Enough said. Oh wait, y'all must be wondering who the fuck is this?
No, we're not bringing up Sexy Red. All right, no. And by the way, RJ, that's a false narrative. You just got bent out of shape because we were calling and roasting you up. By the way, before I even get into RJ, because this disgusting Steelers fan, by the way, we are the ones that gave you that game, and you goddamn no, you didn't win that game. I hope you know you didn't win that game.
Theo, you mind if he get on, kid? You want to come in here?
We lost. We gave up that game. We gave you peasants the win. We were a superior team. We have superior weapons. We have a superior quarterback. We got a superior defense. We just shit the bed. At the end of the day, that's on us. But you're not going anywhere. You're irrelevant. No one likes you. No one likes Kenny. Kenny, I hope you know Kenny's not a franchise quarterback. I hope Matt Canada stays another year. You should have hoped that we beat the crap out of you at home, because at least you would have fired Matt Canada. Enjoy Matt Canada for the rest of the year, you bum.
Ooh.
Actually, looking like yeah, exactly, bro. I'm tired of these Steelers fans thinking they're nice. They're not nice, bro. They're not nice.
What?
Okay, you beat up on. You didn't even beat up on the Ravens. The Ravens literally gave you that win. They were like, "Here you go,
Yo,
Steelers.
get on, kid. Get on, kid.
The win.
Get on, kid. This is for you. This is for you, bro.
Hey. What's it called? Steeler boy. How does it feel to get clapped by a rookie? How does it feel to get clapped by C.J. Stroud? How does it feel, bro? He got no weapons, got no O-line, and he make y'all look like clowns. He made y'all defense look like clowns, walking around like a circus, boy. All right? Y'all ain't crap, bro. Just because, what's his name, fumbled the football, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, bro, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to the playoffs. You're not going to the Super Bowl. You're a garbage team. Your fan base is so annoying. They cry for Mike Tomlin's firing. I hope y'all fire Mike Tomlin. I really do hope y'all fire Mike Tomlin.
Oh, so please. I would love to have Mike Tomlin on my team.
So y'all can be abysmal for the next 20 years. I really hope you fire Mike Tomlin, because that's the only man keeping you relevant, bro. I hope Matt Canada and Tomlin leave, bro, so you can have irrelevancy, all right? Your little clown franchise. You get violated by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, by the New England Patriots every time they put hands on you. You get violated by them, all right?
Ooh.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Yo, get on, kid. You can't be letting CEO violate you. You have to get in here.
Bro. Nah. It's like they're supposed to be this charter franchise, yet they have the same amount of Super Bowls as an expansion team. How do you have the same amount of Super Bowls as the Ravens since we came here? Y'all the same. Like, y'all couldn't win any more Super Bowls than us. We're an expansion team, bro. All right. Your last before the 2 Super Bowls you won, your last Super Bowls was back when segregation was actually a thing. Okay? At the end of the day, get on, kid. You're not spicy. You're not nice. You're a bunch of irrelevant Pittsburgh fucks. What's in Pittsburgh, by the way? There's nothing in Pittsburgh. Like, you're so irrelevant, your team's named after steel workers. Steel workers. That's your mascot. A steel worker. Lame.
Well, this is not get on, kid. This is actually John Jay.
What's up?
Yeah, what's good, John Jay?
So my boy David Corona told me that you and him have a bet.
Oh yeah. Me and listen. In hindsight, that was not the best bet to make after I saw y'all whoop on the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I was, because you have to. I was thinking about, all right, we have all these wins. We were like, all right, we're doing great. We got all our players back, and after we kind of crapped the bed with the Steelers, and y'all embarrassed and emasculated the Cowboys. I was like, wait, hold up, this might not be the best bet.
All right. Also, see, are you going to watch the Ravens versus the Titans, even though it's early in London?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, you're waking your ass up early for that?
I mean, yeah, bro. Hey, watch and see. After I was sick for the whole week. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did the same shit as well with the Giants and Packers last year, so now you know what I went through.
Y'all know that feeling when your team when they lose a game they should win, and then you're upset the whole week?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to get that feeling off. I need to get
2020 Commanders and Giants, that field goal game outside that ripped us off. That's how I felt.
So, like, David Corona, he's Homer about the 49ers. Like, Brock Purdy each week is getting better and better. I know a lot of people are calling him like the next Montana, all that stuff. I look at Brock Purdy one game at a time, and he's getting better. His deep ball is getting better.
No doubt.
Because, and of course, I know some people did not like what Nick Wright said. He's in a good system. And some 49er fans hate this, but it's unfair having Christian McCaffrey as your running back. So, but yeah.
Or Debo Samuel and Ayuk as your receivers that can spread out of nowhere.
Yeah, like Corona, he's a homer. He loves his team. I'm always level-headed with this team. And we're 5-0, but they didn't give us the Lombardi yet. We don't have that. So we're 5-0, which is good, but
plus you got to see what Brock Purdy does in the playoffs as well, because you got to see how Brock Purdy does in the playoffs, because you could win in the regular season but suck ass in the playoffs. That's the bigger test, in my opinion.
Hey RJ, bro, he's a Steelers fan. You obviously know it's on site. What do you mean? Why are we going at him? He's a Steelers fan, bro. The hell? And shout out to Tiro for beating the Dodgers, but I hope you know you're gonna get manhandled.
That and also,
where the fuck's your team at?
Hey, don't worry about my team, all right?
27 titles, and secondly, I can't relate to getting owned by Pittsburgh.
Enjoy bringing back Aaron Boone. Enjoy that.
Oh man, I'm so
we
glad
don't speak about Aaron Boone. All right.
Well, enjoy trying to catch up to 26 more titles. You got a long way to go.
So
you've only seen like one of them. So the fuck's your point?
Also,
and are you going to see one? In the coming weeks. You got to wait and see.
I mean, at least we'll win in the conference. I mean, actually, considering how Bryce Young's playing, we could lose to the Phillies, but at the end of the day, we won't get swept unlike you guys last year.
Also, I want to say this. I think Carolina made a huge mistake. The Carolina Panthers made a huge mistake of taking Bryce Young over CJ Stroud.
Now, here's my thing with the whole Bryce Young situation.
Sure, he's in my opinion.
Although I feel like throwing him in the dump, it is too early to write him off. It is a little bit unfair to write him off.
Yeah,
after 1
year.
Eli
Manning. Both Manning brothers had horrible rookie years, and Drew Brees as well. So,
yeah, but I have a feeling that they probably should have taken C.J. Stroud.
All rookies, no matter what team they are going to be bad, because college and NFL is way different. That's why I get into arguments with idiots who call themselves, football knowledge people. College is different. You can have the best young talent, but they're still kids, 18 to 22-year-olds. In the NFL, you have grown men, and some of them are almost in their 30s. So, it's like having college basketball players playing high school. It's not even fair. So, we'll see what Bryce Young's like. I knew the Panthers were going to be bad this year, and they're much worse than I expected. But if he cannot have the growth in his second year, because he's learning the game speed.
Also, I saw the Panthers schedule. I can only see them winning 2 games. That's it. I can see them winning 2 games, and that's division.
So
watch it be against the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one will be probably against the Falcons.
Probably, yeah.
I know one game they'll win.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You want to know who?
I'm looking at it at a blank face. I'm like,
I'm assuming the Lambs.
The Lambs. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
No.
You have to make fun of
also,
Rudy.
I have to debunk this. So does CJ Stroud. He has no help at all.
Well, maybe I'm just biased, but Nico is a good
Collins
coach.
Isn't bad.
And when the coach last year, I think it was Lovie Smith or whoever their coach was.
Lovie.
They brought in talent. Like the last couple of drafts, they brought talent. So, you can say, Houston, but he kind of does have the talent. And again, I'm not saying the Texans are going to win the Super Bowl, but there was talent there before Stroud got there. The Panthers, their owner, and again, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but when you're a Wall Street guy from New York and you're about money and you're buying an NFL team, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's a reason why some owners are smarter than other owners. It's not me taking shots at any team, but some owners who buy teams, at least they know the basic concept of football. Anyway.
All right. Everybody, stay silent. You know what? I'll put everybody backstage for this.
Yo, what's up, man? It's been a minute. How's it going?
Hey, is this that filthy Pittsburgh fan?
No, you're talking to your father right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, listen, bro. Sit in the corner. You're irrelevant, all right? You got Mittens as your quarterback.
Listen,
right?
your team is based off of
we
a
have an
poem
MVP.
that is written
Where's your
off of
MVP?
a...
Where's your MVP, boy?
MVP?
The MVP. Where's your playoff wins?
Oh, yeah, and where are your playoff wins, bro?
We got more playoff wins than you, a bum, all right?
Yeah, what are you talking? Yo, your team is literally based off of a poem that is written by a pedophile.
Your whole offense consists of Kenny Pickens over-the-shoulder throws. That's your whole offense, all right? Good luck beating any viable team with that. Good luck beating any viable team with that, all right? You should hug and thank Lamar Jackson for gifting you that game, all right?
If you're a
because we're a much better football team than you are. We're a much better football team than you are.
That you showed. Yeah, you did. You were the better team.
No. Get on.
Yeah, exactly. Keep coping.
You ain't gonna sit there. You ain't gonna sit with a serious face and tell me we're not a better football team than you, bro.
Bro, you lost to Gardner Minshew. You choked to Kenny Pickett not once, but twice.
Sit there.
And you're not going to sit there.
No. Get on, kid. Be serious. Who's going to finish with the better record?
At this point, probably us.
No, bro. Matt Canada's balls. What do you mean us?
Are you sure Lamar Jackson is going to be healthy? Are you sure Lamar Jackson is going to remain healthy?
Get on, kid. You damn well know if Rashad Bustman didn't drop that football pass, this game would have been over. You damn well know if Nelson Aguilar's crap balls ass didn't drop that pass, you damn know that game would have been over. So you already know Lamar better than you. You know Lamar better.
Are you sure that you're gonna be able to produce if Joey Porter started? You know how that.
Joey who?
Joey Porter Jr.
Joey bro. What?
Joey Porter Jr.
You know who I'm talking about. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't super nice. Get the hell out of here, bro. I don't care about that little bum. I don't care about that.
He's gonna start. Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
Bro, he got cooked on multiple plays. Dudes dropped the ball. He would have lost you the game, bro. If them bums knew how to catch. Lamar owns you. Lamar's your father, all right? Lamar gifts you. You should be happy, all right? It's like he gives his children Christmas gifts. He just gave you a Christmas gift. Enjoy.
Lamar owns us. He's only beaten us once since he came into the league, and that was against Mason Rudolph.
He was injured for damn near 2 years, bro. He was injured for damn near 2 years. And by the way, he gifted you this game. You should be happy. You should be happy. You should be thankful.
Yeah, is that your excuse?
Because you damn well know
you choked to Kenny Pickett twice. Kenny might be trash, but he owns your franchise. Shut the fuck up.
You can't sit there with the straight face and not say that if those bums would have caught those balls, you knew they would have been over for you, son.
But they didn't caught those balls.
You would have been but you did nothing. That's the point, kid. You did nothing, nigga. It would have been 23. It would have been 21-3. It would have been 21-3. You know it. You did nothing. You did nothing. We screwed ourselves. But you did nothing to get that win.
You
did nothing to get that win, son.
You choked to Tua. You choked to Josh Allen.
Your whole offense.
You choked to Daniel Jones. Choke. That's why your color is purple. You choke so much.
Bro, you don't even choke. You know, y'all don't even have the potential to choke because that bum Kenny Pickett or whatever his name is, that absolute trash quarterback ain't gonna get you anywhere, bro. He's not gonna get you. You're not going to the playoffs.
And neither were you.
About that.
Are you sure about that?
Because you're not winning the division. You're finishing third. Bro. I hope you realize this. You're not a good team. You're garbage.
I know we're not a good team, but you're not going to do anything either. You're first round.
Nigga, we're actually going to go to the playoffs, but you're not.
With Lamar? No, what they call
go to the playoffs, but you're not.
Is he going to be healthy? Is he going to be healthy by the time he gets to the playoffs?
Here about your win, about Lamar gifting you a game, but you're not going to go to the playoffs, and you're not going to do anything. And Kenny Pickett, or whatever his name is, you damn well know y'all moving off of him in like a year because he's garbage. You know this.
You think I'm not aware of that? Who cares? But we're still going to own you regardless.
Nah, bro. First of all, you think we're putting hands on you next time, bro. We're putting hands on you, son.
Week 18.
Are you sure you're going to
start your players?
We're putting hands on you. I'm going to tell you because this time we're not going to have 8 drops. 8 drops. That's not going to happen. All right, that was a fluke ass shit, and you damn well know it. That was our game, and we gave it to you. That was our game, and we gave it to you, bro. You damn well know we gave you that football game. That was ours for the taking. That was ours for the taking. I know for a fact when we were up 10-0, you were sick because you knew that was over for your bitch ass. But you know what? You know what? You're lucky that those bums dropped 8 passes. Who drops 8 passes? All right, you can't put. You know Lamar was superior.
Obviously,
in that
Rashad Bateman.
You know Lamar. You know Lamar was superior. In that game.
Then explain why you couldn't beat Kenny Pickett if he's so superior.
Whoa! Get on, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think Kenny Pickett would have survived 8 drops? Do you think he would have survived 8 drops? No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have survived 8 drops. He's
not on your team, so be quiet.
He wouldn't have survived 8 drops. Bro, you can't sit there with the face. If only out of those 8 drops, if only 2 receivers caught that, you damn well know this would have been a blowout.
It wouldn't be a blowout because our defense owns you.
Wide open, bro. Yeah, and by the way, it wasn't even like, oh, we schemed open. No, those niggas burnt your receivers, bro. Nelson Aguilar burnt that bump cornerback.
And TJ Watt cooked.
Rashad Bateman burnt that person
against Lamar Jackson.
Who?
TJ Watt cooked Lamar Jackson.
TJ Watt was playing versus Daniel Falele, a 3rd stringer. The hell are you talking about? That dude ain't nice.
Yeah,
he
you're gonna
had
make
5
excuses.
sacks. He should have had 5 sacks playing against Falele. He should have had 5 sacks, but he doesn't because he ain't that nice. All right, he should have had 5 sacks playing against a bum. Falele is a 3rd stringer. He couldn't get those 5 sacks. He couldn't do that.
No matter who your O lineman is, TJ Watt will always find a way to.
No. Don't bring that bullshit. You damn well know what happened.
The last time we played Lamar. TJ Watt sacked him 3
damn well know
times.
Lamar cooked you in that game. Get on, kid. You damn well know Lamar cooked your defense. He cooked him.
In 2021?
Fried. You know that. 8 drops. All of them would have been completions. It would have been like 28-3. You goddamn well know what happened. Lamar cooked y'all. He cooked.
Until you can beat the Steelers twice, don't talk to me, all right? You got nothing to say to me.
No, bro, listen. Look, I'm telling you something. You lucky. You are the luckiest son of a bitch. You are the luckiest son of a bitch because 8 drops will not happen ever again. And when we get our hands on you at our field, in our stadium, it's going to be a blowout. It ain't going to be a close game. It's going to be a freaking blowout. We're putting hands on you, son.
2019. What are you talking about?
We're blowing you out next game. I guarantee you, we blow you out.
You damn well
because we're about to make a statement. We're about to make the statement, and those bums that drop those passes, all those exact bums are the same bums that are going to cook.
We own you in Baltimore as well. What the fuck?
You own nothing. You own nothing, bro. You own nothing. All right.
We own you all-time record-wise.
Garbage. Y'all just
coping.
Y'all just
you got
mad.
Nothing to say to me.
Y'all just mad that you can never beat the Patriots no matter what. They just ragdoll you all across the room. That's why you're mad. You're mad, bro, because you're supposed to be this charter franchise, and you just get ragdoll by every crap team. How do you let an expansion team in Baltimore have the same amount of Super Bowls as you have? How does that work?
Who?
How do you let an expansion team, ever since we came into the league, we got the same amount of Super Bowls that you have?
You are the Art Modell Cleveland Browns. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're not. No, we're a new team. We got two Super Bowls. We got 2 Super Bowls. So I explain that. How do you let an expansion team come and have the same amount?
You are the Art Modell Cleveland Browns. You've been along in a minute,
bro. You're supposed to be a charter franchise, but you're bullshit, bro.
We smoked you twice in the playoffs in 2008.
We're rivals. We're rivals. How do you let an expansion team rival a charter franchise?
We got our 6th Super Bowl off your back in the AFC Championship.
How do you let that happen, bro? How do you let an expansion team?
We never let it happen,
bro. How do you let that happen?
Ask the Giants and the 49ers. We didn't allow you anything. What are you talking about?
Bro. Everyone owns you, son. Everyone owns you, bro.
Nah, you apparently.
If it wasn't for like segregation era Super Bowls, you would be nothing. You'd be nothing. If we had the same amount of years that you had as a franchise, we probably have more Super Bowls.
You shouldn't have your first Super Bowl. Ray Lewis should have been in jail right now.
The same amount of years as franchise, bro.
Ray Lewis should have been in jail in 2000.
No,
what
bro,
are you
you're
talking
just
about?
mad Ray Lewis busted up on your players.
You have a serial
you're mad
killer.
Ray Lewis owned you, son.
A
You're just
statue
mad
of
Ray
a,
Lewis owns
you have a
bro.
statue of a serial killer in front of
You're
your
mad.
stadium.
You're mad that Ray Lewis owns you, bro. Yeah, he is a serial killer. He killed all your Steelers, bro. He laid out Jerome Bettis. He laid out Big Ben Roethlisberger. He laid out every single one of your players. He should be in jail right now. That's correct.
And Big Ben has more.
He killed every.
Big Ben has just as many Super Bowls than y'all.
Bumblebee in sight. He killed every bumblebee in sight. All right, so he should be in jail. He is a serial killer. Yes. All right.
Yep, and Big Ben has just as many Super Bowls as y'all.
Get on, kid. You fear us, okay? You fear us.
I don't fear any of you. I never fear you.
You fear us, bro.
I fear the Browns more than
get
y'all.
on, kid. Not only that, you probably fear the Bengals too, bro. You probably fear them too, bro. It sucks.
Wait, don't you fear the Bengals, bro?
Nigga, why the hell we fear the Bengals, bro? We beat the shit out. Don't the Bengals own you, bro?
Nope.
You know what? It's sad, get on, kid. Like all our teams got quarterbacks. You don't got a quarterback. That's sad.
And we're top of the division. So what are you talking about?
You're top of you're so fluke. You won that shit off fluke. You should have lost the Browns. And you should have lost the Steelers and to the Ravens if it wasn't for some fuckboy shit. You know that.
Poor excuses.
You know that. And you're gonna finish third. Mark my words. You're finishing third in the division. You're not finishing at the top. Everyone knows you're frauds.
And neither are you.
Fraud.
Lamar's gonna get hurt by week 10.
You should have kid. You should have been clapping. You should have been cheering on for the Ravens because now you're stuck with Matt Canada. And I'm so happy because
he's going to be
balls.
gone. He will be
Matt
gone.
Matt Canada sucks balls. And you're keeping him for the rest of the season. So enjoy it. All right?
Enjoy John Harbaugh when he joins for 5 more times this season.
Harbaugh is great. And Matt Canada's balls. Yeah, he's great. He's great. Yeah, Harbaugh is great.
And how many times have Jim Harbaugh beaten us?
Your coach is a cheater, though. Your coach is a cheater. Get on, kid. Your coach is
your coach is a choker.
Your coach is a cheater, bro. You're disqualified, bro. Your coach is a cheater. He can't beat us, so he got to cheat. That's all y'all do, bro. Put Coleman putting his leg out, Jacoby Jones tripping up Jacoby Jones.
Are you coping?
No, get coping. You coping, bro. You coping because you're supposed to be this charter franchise, but you right there with the pigs with the rest of us. You can't. You haven't been relevant since the turn of the century, bro. Since the turn of the decade, I mean.
We haven't had a losing season since 2003.
Bro, yeah, because you've been mid. You've been mid for like a
mid, and we got.
You've been 500 for a decade straight. Whoop-de-doo! Congratulations. You've been 500 for a decade straight. You want something for that? You want a participation trophy for being 500 for like a decade straight?
And you don't even have a participation. You don't even deserve a participation.
Bro, get on. Just know, bro. Just always know. We always got better players than you.
No matter who's under center, we're still gonna kick your ass.
You're in Pittsburgh. You're who the hell's a Minnesota? You're a Minnesota fanboy, bro. Look at all that. Look at all those Minnesota teams, bro. You should be a Vikings fan right now, bro. You should be
want to be a Vikings fan. I don't want to wear purple because bro.
Why the hell you a Minnesota? You a Timberwolves fan? You
don't you live in Virginia, bro? Who has at least my teams are consistent.
I grew up in Maryland. I was
Celtics,
born
the Ravens, and the Yankees.
In Maryland,
at least I'm somewhat consistent.
Born and raised in Maryland. All right.
Then why are you a Celtics fan?
Hey, I see.
Why you're not an Orioles fan? Because you know they're chokers.
An Orioles. I listen, bro. I have nothing against the Orioles. I don't hate the Orioles.
Then why aren't you an Orioles fan then? If they're legit.
Well, I was born a Yankees fan, but yeah, I guarantee you weren't born a Steelers fan.
Exactly.
You weren't born a Steelers fan though.
You weren't born a Yankees or a Celtics fan. You should be a Wizards fan if that's the case.
No, I have. Listen, I'll tell you right now. I will lead the Celtics if Maryland got a basketball team tomorrow.
I highly doubt that.
If Maryland, everyone hear me out. If Maryland ever gets a basketball team, I will leave the Boston Celtics. I promise you that.
That won't happen. Baltimore has a very small market. I highly doubt that.
If we got the, and listen, I would have been a Baltimore Bullets fan if they didn't leave to go to Washington. I would have been a Baltimore Bullets fan.
But then you should be a Wizards fan. Then legit.
No, nigga, F DC. I don't like DC, bro. Why would I support DC? See, let me see. You got the Twins, garbage. You got the Timberwolves, garbage.
At least we won playoff games.
You got what the hell is that? What is that red thing in the bottom?
The red thing, the Minnesota. Oh, you don't watch hockey? Yeah, that's right. Because I'm a real
hockey fan. That garbage. All Minnesota. That's probably Manchester, Minnesota logo too, right there.
Manchester City, that's the UK.
Yeah. Listen, bro, you're a Minnesota boy, all right? You should be a Vikings fan. Stick to your Minnesota roots, all right?
Hell no, I know they're chokers, man. I've been a
But-
Steelers fan since 07.
But listen, I don't know about Pittsburgh's a shit city. Have you ever been to Pittsburgh?
Yes, I actually have been there. Actually,
Yeah, it's garbage. It's a garbage city.
It's a city
You got
made out of
garbage people,
infrastructure.
you got garbage food. There's nothing to do in Pittsburgh. What the hell's there to do in Pittsburgh?
They have the best baseball stadium in the league, in the MLB.
They got the best. The Pirates.
I'm talking about the stadium, not the team.
Bro, you're bragging about a stadium. There's nothing to do in Pittsburgh. That's what you rep.
Is there anything else?
City.
Bro, Pittsburgh has more teams than Baltimore. Do you even have a hockey or basketball team?
Baltimore's historic. There's things in Baltimore has history. There's nothing in Pittsburgh but steel and fat women. All right? There's nothing in Pittsburgh but steel and fat women. That's all you're known for, right? Disgusting city.
Dude, your poet's a pedophile who married his cousin. That's very historic in Baltimore.
Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? That's just a myth. You're buying into myths. Mythology, my nigga. Mythology. All right?
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Listen, all you're known for is obese women and steel. All right? Go do something. And your other city, Minnesota. What the hell's in Minnesota? There's nothing to do in Minnesota. Y'all got
we have a bigger sports market than in Baltimore. We have 5 sports teams.
Minnesota's irrelevant. Minnesota's irrelevant. We might as well trade them to Canada, bro. There's nothing to do in Minnesota.
Minnesota has a bigger market, a bigger city.
Bro, there's nobody in Minnesota, bro. No one lives there.
Sure about
you don't
that?
even live in Minnesota, bro. That's how trash they are, bro. You don't even live in Minnesota.
Yes, I do.
Lies, nigga, lies. You live in the Netherlands or whatever, or Sweden or whatever.
No, I want to move to Sweden eventually, but as of now, I'm in Minnesota.
Listen, you hate Minnesota so much you want to move to a foreign country. I don't blame you. It probably stinks in high heaven over there in Minnesota.
Yeah, you're probably right, but hey, it's better than Baltimore at least.
Hey, Baltimore is a better city than Pittsburgh and Minnesota. All right, that is a fact. You don't have history. You don't have our food. You don't have our culture. You don't have nothing. You have no
shitty ass seafood. Who the fuck wants
y'all don't have nothing.
Baltimore?
Y'all have nothing except concrete and steel.
Concrete. I don't live in Pittsburgh. Get your timing right.
All right, in Minnesota, what do you have in Minnesota, bro? Except lakes. That's all you got.
Lakes, 10,000 lakes.
That's all you got. Water, bro. Water and dirt. That's all you got. Water and dirt.
And you don't even have either of those. All you have is rotten fish. What else do you got over there?
Listen, we got great food. Y'all don't got food, bro. Y'all don't got food. There's no such thing as Minnesota cuisine, bro. There's no Minnesota cuisine.
Dude, we don't need cuisine, bro.
Yeah, because y'all irrelevant, bro.
We don't need cuisine.
Because
we don't want to get obese like y'all.
There to give food to. That's why. Because Minnesota's irrelevant.
Yeah, we might be irrelevant, but we have a bigger sports market than y'all.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. How many sports teams do you have, and how many does Minnesota have? Explain that.
It don't matter how many teams we got. We got
exactly.
We got more fans in Baltimore Ravens and Orioles than y'all have in your whole combined soccer, hockey teams, and all that basketball teams, everything.
Wait, didn't you say you want a basketball team? Now you're contradicting yourself.
What, nigga? I said we have more fans in our football team and our baseball team than you do in all your franchises. How's that contradicting?
Bro, didn't you say you had a better market?
Yeah, we do.
Then why don't you have a basketball hockey team then? Explain that.
Because first of all, hockey's irrelevant. Why the hell would we want a hockey team in Maryland? That's a waste. That's a waste of space, and that's a waste of everything. There's no reason for having a hockey team in freaking Baltimore. That's a waste. And the reason
don't say that. Then don't say that you got a bigger
basketball
market
team, but they moved to Washington for reasons. All right, so don't worry about that. What you need to worry about there is finding a new city.
Yeah, because your basketball team doesn't want to be in Baltimore.
Nah,
exactly.
they moved to DC because of the taxes. That's why. But that's probably why they moved to DC. Right?
Yeah, because you're a poverty city. That's why.
Nigga, no, we're not a poverty city. Minnesota's a poverty city. Yeah, y'all have no cities, bro. Y'all have nothing but dirt, water, and grass huts in Minnesota.
We got 2 cities. That's more cities than y'all.
Huts. That's why your logo is a wolf, because y'all live in the wilderness like a bunch of savages.
Savages. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's all y'all do, bro. Yeah. Minnesota is nothing but a bunch of glorified Canadians calling themselves Americans.
First of all, we have no Canadians down in Minnesota, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, yeah, you sound like you have a Canadian accent right now.
First of all, I'm Mexican. There is no way in hell I would have a
you
Canadian
sound hella
accent.
Canadian. Oh, you're Mexican now?
Hey, I am Mexican, bozo.
Oh no! What? Listen, bro. If you're Mexican, you should go down and be a Dallas fan. All right. At least you have more dignity being a Dallas fan than being a freaking Minnesota and Steelers fan. All right. You don't belong up there. All right. You belong down in Texas.
You know what? You know where you belong. You belong down there in Panama. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry about no Panama. Worry about the fact that we got a Mexican out here supporting a bunch of grass huts in Minnesota. All right. How dare you support in Minnesota? You're so uncultured, nigga. Like you should at least pick a good team, pick a good city with culture.
Yeah, Minnesota has culture. We have
Minnesota has no culture, bro. Your
and
national
does Baltimore do? No, you don't.
Your national food is a bunch of a pot of spoiled rancid mayonnaise.
You are known for Edgar
bro.
Allan Poe and shitty seafood. Don't talk,
bro. We have good food. You have no food. You have no food, bro. You have grass huts, water, and dirt.
Water and do you have any? Nope, just Baltimore, small ass city.
We got the best seafood. We have the best seafood on the East Coast.
Best seafood. Too bad many people are allergic to seafood, so nobody wants to eat that shit.
Bro, they rather eat seafood than grass and dirt and rancid mayonnaise, because that's all you got in Minnesota. Buckets of rancid mayonnaise.
First of all, you're mistaking Wisconsin. They're known for the dairy, so don't come at us.
Bro, I can't believe this. Even Wisconsin is more relevant than Minnesota.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% sure about that. No one cares about Minnesota, bro. There's nothing.
Nobody cares about Baltimore either.
Minnesota, at least I think of cheese. When you think of Baltimore, you think of seafood. When you think of Minnesota, you think of grass huts.
The first thing I think of comes to Baltimore is a poetic pedophile.
Well, you might as well just be a freaking Wyoming fan. Same amount of relevancy.
Wyoming? What the hell is in Wyoming?
That's the same logic. What the hell is in Minnesota?
Minnesota, we have the Twins, Timberwolves, Wild, and Vikings, and even a soccer team. You don't have any.
Have no culture. You have no history.
And neither does Baltimore. All you're known is for Edgar Allan Poe.
History, bro. Baltimore's rich with culture and history. There's nothing about Minnesota that's redeeming, bro.
If you're bragging about Baltimore, why don't you go live up there then?
Y'all just a bunch of forests. Y'all a bunch of trees. Y'all a bunch of nothing, bro. Y'all nothing, bro. You're Wyoming, bro. That's what you are.
Because everyone wants to go outside of Minnesota and observe the nature and get away and touch grass. These people want to touch grass.
Nigga, if going to Minnesota is like going to North Dakota, there's nothing. Nothing but trees and dirt.
Nothing but trees and dirt, but at least people want to get out and touch grass and get off online, unlike y'all.
I'm actually shocked there's a Mexican in Minnesota, bro.
Oh, we have plenty of Mexicans in Minnesota. Don't worry about that.
That's cap. There's no Mexicans in Minnesota. You're the only Mexican I know in Minnesota. That's a bunch of cap, bro. How the hell did Mexicans end up in Minnesota? That makes no sense.
Go to Southtown, Minneapolis, and you'll be surprised. Do we have any Latinos in Baltimore?
Bro, don't even start, bro. Because in Minnesota,
there is nothing. There is no Latinos in Baltimore. You're not diverse.
Listen,
there you go.
There's only a bunch of grass huts and a bunch of Native Americans. There's no freaking honestly, you're probably Native American, bro. You're probably not even Mexican.
Bro, I am a dual citizenship. How do you know that?
Nah, you're a Native American trying to pose as a Mexican.
No, I'm not, bro. I bet you're the Native American. You don't even know how to speak Spanish. I'm willing to bet right now.
Bro, you sound like a Canadian. How are you a Native American and you sound like a Canadian?
I don't know. You tell me. Minnesota blood.
Minnesota blood. Bro, you're nothing but a glorified Canadian.
Glorified, bro. What the hell is in Panama anyway, bro? Like, you don't even speak Spanish. You're not even proud of your culture, bro.
Bro, you have no culture. You have no culture.
And neither do you. There's nothing in the Panama Canal.
That's why you moved to Minnesota, so you can be with a bunch of people with no culture.
I moved to Minnesota because I have no choice. I was born there. I had no choice.
You were born in a trailer park full of trees and dirt with a bunch of other niggas in trailer parks.
Dude, sounds like a lot like you. You know what's funny? People that talk shit always seem depressed and sad about themselves. Me, I am.
Why do you sound like a fruity Canadian? How about that?
How do I sound like a fruity Canadian?
Yeah,
because I'm actually happy. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy right now with Minnesota. I have a home. I'm happily married. I have a good paying job down in Minnesota. So don't come at me shitting on my state when I have a better quality than life, y'all. All right?
Nah, nigga. First of all, Baltimore, the East Coast is much better than whatever the crap region you're at. All right, we have the most we have the most history. We have the most everything. All right, you got
what
nothing.
History? You haven't mentioned any history. What history do you have?
Bro, what are you talking about? The East Coast of the United States where the country started, bro. What do you mean no history?
No history, but did it start in Baltimore though? No, exactly.
Hey, bro, we talking about Maryland was one of the original colonies. The fuck are you talking about? Well, I can guarantee you, Minnesota wasn't a colony. It was just colonized, which was different.
But you weren't even colonized.
We acquired you from the French, you bastard.
Bro, the first state was Delaware. What are you talking about?
Well, we acquired you from the French, bro. You're an adopted son. That's why you got no history, you got no culture.
No, are you sure you're adopted?
Hey,
what state were you? Because I know Delaware was the first state.
Hey, yo, Michael, all the East Coast people put this disgusting Midwesterner, where the hell he's from, in his place. He's talking greasy about the East Coast.
First off, all this argument was pointless because New York clears all of you. Cough, cough.
Whoa, YCC, we're defending the East Coast.
Well, either way, it still clears.
I mean, no. Here's the thing, Michael, you're in the East Coast too. The hell?
Yeah, you're in Florida.
Yeah, it's better than Minnesota.
You sure about that? Well, yeah, I'll give you that. But
yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, and also, why were you bragging about the Vikings when you brought up your point for Minnesota and you hate them?
We actually have a team there. I'm defending my state, not the Vikings.
Wait. So you just admit that you're a secret Vikings fan?
No.
Oh, I see you.
But at least the Expo CEO is saying that if Baltimore had a basketball team, he would leave the Celtics.
Yes,
so
I would. Yes, I would.
At least you did the bandwagon part, but still. Man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. CEO just became a fan. You've been a fan of the Steelers for God knows how long.
And you're right, Get On Kid. There's a lot of Mexicans in the Midwest. You'd be surprised how many Mexicans I ran into when I was in Tennessee.
So I understand you being happy with your job because it's not anime pop. Kaiju.
You'd be surprised how many Mexicans I ran into up in Tennessee. And there's a lot in Colorado, too. There's a lot, populations of Mexicans.
Yeah, exactly.
That actually went better. Went longer, but better.
Yeah.
It went
longer
than I expected.
You know what,
hey, listen, it was better than anything Michael and Austin could have gotten to because it ends up weirding us out.
I want to thank you for this session, man. I kind of was having a bad day, so I appreciate.
Hey, what are we for, Get On Kid? What is this podcast for?
Wait, isn't this supposed to be a
Michael's contradictions? Pointing out Michael's contradictions?
Oh, speaking of Kaiju, Ayo Kaiju, bro. Stick to that current profile picture for months. Bro, you changed the profile picture too quick.
Yeah, my bad. My computer died, so I had to charge it for 15 minutes.
All right.
So I missed.
But moral lesson here: East Coast and especially New York clear. Cough, cough.
Yeah, the East Coast. But hey,
especially New York.
You got a good job, bro. At least it's not anime pop.
Oh, Michael, come on, man.
Bro. I mean, to be honest with you, I collect a few of those, but I don't have like a whole room dedicated to them.
You don't have a shrine. You don't have like a shrine like in Ace Ventura when Ray Finkel had a shrine to kill Dan Marino, like that level of crazy.
No, hell
in the movie.
I would not do that.
I was talking to Joneth I think a year ago, and he explained what anime was to me. I was like, oh wait, that's those Japanese cartoons that the Americans watch. So,
Yep. And a lot of them are fantasized
Not all
about
Americans.
the wrongdoings, and are animated.
well,
Wait, John J. Did you see the owner that actually runs Anime Pop?
the what?
There's an owner that runs it. That like I'll show you.
Kaiju works.
He actually looks like a pedophile. I'm not even kidding.
I don't want to look at stuff like that, Michael. Just
Don't let him.
anyway.
You're dirty-minded. No offense.
In the Bay Area, like the
I have an
Japanese,
excuse. I live in Jersey.
The one that told us you dumb fuck kaiju.
like the Japanese American students that live in the Bay Area, of course they watch that stuff because they know the language. So, but as an American who doesn't know Japanese, I don't know how people understand that.
Subtitles, I guess, or learning.
Well, whatever. So,
Yeah, dubbed English subtitles. That's why.
oh man,
Why are you obsessed about my job?
Why you obsessed with my job? You want to work with me?
Oh.
No, stop.
Oh, you're gonna do all that again?
This new kaiju couldn't even spell safe.
Mhm.
That's one of the easiest words to spell, and you can't spell safe.
Safe.
You know what, kaiju? You know what? We should have kaiju do like a spelling bee.
First off, when we're gonna get you and Kaiju and trivia? What the fuck is that video?
Michael, why are you so obsessed with all these, I don't know. Well, why, man? Just why?
No, we got to entertain the audience. So we got to get kaiju to do a spelling bee.
You're so hilarious, man.
First off, why haven't you and Kaiju gone into a trivia? You said you were gonna do one day.
We planned to. Well, we haven't been doing trivia for like the past 2 years. So
no, but either way, between you two, it'd be hilarious. Trivia.
So back to sports. I have a question for you, Michael. If you guys lose to the Vikings, are you gonna go all depressed on us again, like 2 weeks ago?
You're so fucking.
That was fun.
Yeah, I was.
So I got to bring out that photo again.
I know, everybody was like from the Niners community was showing your video. That's how everybody found your.
Yeah, everybody on Corey's stream was watching your video.
Oh man, that's why everyone was finding you. You're famous, Michael.
That's how you got Ryan to find you. You got all those other guys to find you.
You became famous for the wrong reason.
Hey, and when I mean Ryan, I mean no border. By the way, if you want to know what that account was earlier.
Yeah, I knew it was him.
No, but from CEO, he didn't know, but no, he do.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck did he find my channel?
Well, Corey. That's why Corey knows you, and he showed his whole channel. Everybody, yeah.
Yep. And he was saying in a polite way, he was very concerned for you, and I was the same way. I was very concerned for you, man.
Yeah, because you said you'd rather be dead than being a Bears fan. That was very concerning.
Dude, from 2003 to 2010, the Niners did not have a winning record. It sucked. We were all calling for new ownership. We hated the leaders. Our coaches were garbage. After Harbaugh left in 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018, 4 more years of garbage, stuff. So I get your pain, man, but that was a little bit way too much,
Suicidal though? Come on now.
I don't like Jed York. I don't like Jed York, and the reason why I don't like Jed York is because he and his father, moved the team to Santa Clara for a lot of, business reasons. I'm not gonna get to the nitty gritty, but they're a lot of their early years of their, decision making of coaches and general managers, now they have learned from their mistakes. It took them a long time, and hopefully this year is the year where we could say, you know what, Jed York, we still don't like you, but at least you went through the process, and so hopefully this is the team that the Niners get it. I just don't want to be heartbroken at the end of the year, the last 3 out of the 4 seasons. So.
Well, I got to give shout out to RJ. He did open my eyes with this idea that the Giants never do good when we have expectations, because he was right on that shit. At this point, I'm making that rule. If you don't have back-to-back 500 or above winning records, I'm not getting sold anymore.
I know.
At this point.
That is 100% true.
I'm about to value consistency more because I was valuing the wrong things. I got to see more proof before I can buy in now.
Like, because there have been many quarterbacks in the NFL history that had like good years, and then after that they just went back to earth and they stayed down there. It happens. And the example, I think the 2007 or 2008 Cleveland Browns, we finally have
Derek Anderson. We found the quarter, and then they went to Brady Quinn.
And then that running back, he had like 1,200 rushing yards. Then he got paid like a lot of good money, and
also Vince Young, by the way, on the Titans.
Oh yeah, Vince Young is like,
no, he didn't, Kaiju. No, he didn't. We just talked football as usual.
So
something you cannot do, but continue.
So not the Vikings. Vince Young had all the talent in the world. He had all the talent in the world, and then one day, entering his third season, he lost a game at home. And the people were booing him. Like, the people were boo. And Vince Young, who was like, when I was in college, everyone loved me. They never booed me because that's college football. And you learn how ruthless NFL fans are. Like, they will turn on you. And then he disappeared. His mother called to see where his son was. And Jeff Fisher found him at a buddy's house playing Madden, and Jeff Fisher went to speak to him, and Vince Young was like, dude, they hurt my feelings. My fans hurt my feelings. Like, you need to be tough. Like, quarterbacks are going to be criticized. They're going to be praised. And the best quarterbacks, again, it's mental toughness, and if you don't have that mental toughness, the media and the fans are going to eat you up. Yep.
Anyways, I'm still here listening. I just been on mute the whole time.
Yeah, no worries. So
I just want to know, why couldn't we just get DJ Moore? That should have been the game plan from week one. Give DJ Moore the football. Should have been it. But like I said, I'm glad Justin Fields went to Getsy and say we need to get DJ Moore the football. But that's just me. Oh, man. Such a good fucking...
Well, at least you're getting him the ball. I'm still waiting for the Giants to get Jalen Hyatt the ball, but our O-line prevents that.
Fucking good podcast. That's just...
Well, I'm on a bye week, so I don't have to stress out this week.
At least you're above 500 on the bye week after that. At least you're 3-2,
yeah, somehow.
I don't know.
No sports for me this weekend, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, Sunday is going to be necrophilia. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah. Because they ruled Jones out, they ruled Thomas out, and everyone.
So I don't think anybody is surprised about this. Watson's not going to be playing.
Wow.
Their backup running back, or the guy who took over Chubb, he's hurt. Their left tackle is hurt. Their starting center is hurt.
Wow.
So I think this is a trap game. Like, with all those players being hurt, like, I remember when the Cardinals, when they were hurt, every quarterback, their top receivers, their running back. So I'm not underestimating the Browns. But on paper, we should destroy the.
Yeah, I figured.
I hope I'm wrong with the pick'ems, because
so far 1-0. The Chiefs won, so yeah, as expected. Russ is washed.
Because I don't want I don't want the Rams to win, because I don't want Rudy. I don't want Rudy to drop all those stupid things in my Instagram.
Yeah.
John Jay, my Rams are the best team. Your Niners suck. I don't know why.
Hey, listen. As long as I'm wrong about the Giants one, that's all that matters. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. At least I can be wrong about the Commanders and Eagles.
The Commanders, like my.
And the Cowboys, obviously, Monday night.
No cap.
Mm-hmm. Well, I respect that. Like David Corona, thinks we're gonna go 17-0, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, I've watched a lot of 49ers football in my life, and it hasn't been fun. So I always lower my expectations. And you need to do the same thing with your team, Michael. So you even McNider said it to you. You can't expect greatness overnight for a team. You always try to be positive and say, hey, 8-8. Let's start out with that. And then you win 8 games. All right, let's see if we can go double digits. You get double digits. So I always, keep my expectations very.
You go one game at a time. Just take it one game at a time.
After we beat the Cowboys, I celebrated, one day because it was hilarious. And Michael Parsons, the next time I see George Kittle, he made it personal. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. He thinks they're going to play us. But we never know. And George Kittle got fined. Of course, he did something that it's against league rules. But the only reason why he got fined.
Man, shout out to Kittle for that, by the way. Screw Dallas.
I know, and the only reason why he got fined because Cowboys fans and people were complaining, oh, that's messed up. Why are they not fined? And basically, it took the league 5 days after the game ended to fine him. 5 days. The NFL never, ever, ever waits. If you do something, they're gonna find you the next day or no later than Wednesday of the week. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm gonna probably go more live for 4 more minutes because I wanted to get the podcast out of the way, and we had a good audience. Good shit. Me and RJ got monetized.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to you guys, and you guys are doing your thing. But I gotta go drop a video. I'm head on now.
Yeah, I might as well end it now.
Okay.
Might as well end it now.
Yeah. Peace.
All right. This has been episode 3 of the Undisputed Podcast. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.